Hello burritos! EasySMX sent me another controller to review for you guys. This one was a model YS-06 controller. I already reviewed this one and showed you how to fix a connection issue if you had. I'll put a link in the description below if you want to see that. This one's apparently a model ESM-4108 version. I'm not sure what the difference is, but let's open this up and find out. So the box got a bit crunched up from shipping, but it seems like it comes in the same style packaging. So it does come with a charge cable. It's a USB Type-C cable, similar to what you use to charge the Switch. And here's a user manual, and here is this nice all-white controller. It has a funny little picture on the front. It's a like rocket glove with little characters on the fingertips. It's the dream team! So for the YS-06 model, it's a very glossy finish. 4108 model, it's actually a matte finish, and it's actually really smooth. It's a matte smooth. There's an extra textured bump on the back of the handles. This one does not. And we have slightly different shaped triggers. The bumpers look the same, but the bottom triggers is a bit smaller. The joysticks are very grippy on the edges. Actually, the white controller is just as grippy. The center feels different though. Is more flatter. It doesn't have such a deep divot like the black one does. This one is a lot flatter and smoother. The triggers feel different. They're not really clicky. It kind of just has a gradual movement and there's no click at the end. These guys are actual buttons. Oh look, we have a little hidden bonus guy here. If any of you watch Adventure Time, that's what these characters kind of remind me of. The A, B, X, Y are actually like printed deep down inside the controller. So when you move it around like this, you could see the parallax in depth. So the minus, plus, home, and screenshot buttons are all in the same layout. This model actually does not have this T turbo button that this one has. This controller doesn't have any extra buttons like that. And then here's the USB Type-C charge port on the top. Yeah, this controller, it feels simple and just like nice actually. The D-pad feels the same to me. It's a bit rounder and smoother around the edges. This one has sharper edges around the corners. I should plug this controller in to charge it a little bit. So there's a light on top. It lights up red to show you that the controller is charging. While I let the controller charge for a bit, let's quickly go through this booklet. So the first page is just the button layouts, and there's apparently a turbo button still. It just shares with the print screen button. Here's some specs about the battery. Here's how to set up the turbo button. We'll see if that works. You can turn on or off the LED lights, or increase or decrease the brightness of the lights, increase or decrease the vibration, connect to the Switch, and then you can apparently connect it to the PC as well. And that if a button is ever not working, you can try hitting the reset button located on the back of the controller. It's this little hole in the center. I guess you just with a pin poke it and it should reset everything on the controller. Okay, so let's test out to see if the controller connects first. So just like the other one, it says to go to controllers, change grip order, and then on this page, hold the Y button and the home button in the same time. You can see the lights here are now flashing up and down. It takes about 10 seconds, but it has connected to the Switch. If for whatever reason the controller doesn't connect, it might need an update similar to this style. You can check my other video to show how you can search their site to find an update file. Whoa, wait, I'm just noticing this controller has some pretty gangster lights back here. I have to turn the lights off. There, do you see that? Dang, that's really cool. So this joystick has an LED ring light around here. The ABXY buttons light up too. So that's why the letters are in the back. Now you can really see. So you can see how like the letters are really deep. And this is a really cool model. So the controller actually lights up. Look at that. And then there's 4 rows of lights. Player 1, so it's the top lights. It should work and operate, and it does. This controller is really boring looking once you see this one with some nice fancy RGB in the back here, right? Well, it's not technically RGB, but it does have red, green, and blue. So I'm noticing the joysticks feel just as smooth as their other controller, but what's a lot better, I must say, is the joystick clicks. It's really loud and cheap feeling, and like I was kind of okay with it. After feeling these ones, they're quieter and smoother. These are so much better, and once you feel them, like you can't go back. So the vibration feels really smooth and sleek as well. You can hear it like that. So I'm guessing this turbo button might just work for PC, because on the Switch it's just registered as like the capture button. When you hold the button, it should rapidly keep pressing that button, but it seems to not be working. So I'm going to assume the turbo features are just for like PC connectivity. If they do work for the Switch, it is not simple to figure out, and it is not working for me if it's supposed to work on the Switch. Either way, it's not a big deal for me because I never have a reason to use these turbo features, and the vibration set to its default right now is actually really good. Even the A, B, X, Y buttons feel a bit nicer. It's not that much. I would say it's like a 10% difference. The joysticks are like night and day. The bumpers don't feel that nice, but the triggers here feel better to me. So I'm gonna unplug the controller. It's a bit charged. What was that? I just got some weird colorful juice. Yeah, the bumpers are a bit weak feeling. Let's go pwn some noobs. Oh wait, I should drink my potion. I'm a pro because I'm doing this. I'm not wearing headphones, so I don't really have spatial sense right now. But whoa, the rumble actually is really nice while driving. I'm like feeling all these nice bumps and gunshots hitting my car. Yeah, every time like you hit a bump with the car or you crash in the wall, it gives you a nice like rumble shock. I mostly play Fortnite on PC, so I'm not really used to that rumble. Let's go pwn this noob. Where's he at, bro? Where you at, bro? Whoa. Bro. Bro. Oh. What happened, man? So I got myself a nice rocket now. Third party. Where is he at? Gotta get a rocket to the face. What is that colorful jug? Oh, there's this guy. Watch this. Oh, snap. It was the lag, bro. It was the lag. It was the lag, bro. It was the lag. After Booga, I'm pretty sure I'm like second place. So the main differences going off the top of my head, even though I said that I don't really like the flatter joysticks, I didn't really notice it that much while playing. The D-pad, you don't really notice a difference. These buttons just feel slightly better. However, they look 100 times better with it being crystal clear and with bonus LED backlight. The grip of the controller actually feels better with this nice texture in the back. The ZL and ZR triggers feel better. However, the L and R bumpers feel worse. On this black controller here, the bumpers feel very nice, but here the bumpers feel a lot cheaper. And the final icing on the cake are these controller clicks. Smoother and just cleaner feeling than these big heavy clickers here. Clicker clackers. If I had to choose one of these two, I'd definitely choose this one, just because the aesthetics, lights, and especially these joystick clicks give it a lot more bonus points. So that's my review of the ESM-4108 model controller from EasySMX. I am completely happy with both kinds of controllers. This one just gets a few little extra points for aesthetics. For third-party brand controllers for the Nintendo Switch, these feel like some of the pretty top-of-the-line controllers. The LED lighting also gives this controller some bonus aesthetic points compared to the original Switch Pro controller. There's a link in the description to their website if you'd like to buy this controller. There's also different styles and designs available as well, and you can use the code UNBOXBURRITO in checkout, and then you can save, I believe, between 10 to 15% off your purchase. And once again, if you'd like to see a review of the other model, which is the YS06, you can also check the description. I will post a link to my review of that controller as well. And now one last thing I would like to test is that when you shut down your Switch or put it in sleep mode, the controller automatically disconnects and you can see the lights turn off. Then when you turn on your Switch, All you should have to do is hold the home button and the controller will turn back on, and then it automatically connects to the Switch just like every other Switch Pro controller. And it works just like a charm. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.